Well, hello, hello. How are you? This is Rosa, rcgkreations. Creations. How's it going? We're making today. Oops. Let me move the camera a little bit. Oh, there's too much. I'm not the main product. This is the main thing. We're making some banana nut muffins. But we're going to do the little tiny, teeny, mini muffins. Okay, got my banana. Let's get to rolling. Okay. I'm not going to turn the oven on because I got to, until I do my batter, then I'm going to turn it on because it's going to take me a while because they're little mini muffins to fill all these muffin cups up. Okay, so you want your oven at 400 degrees. You're going to grease the bottoms of about 12 medium muffin cups. Or you could do a 2.5 by 1 1/4 inch. Oh, they're telling you the size of the muffin cups. 2 1/2 by 1 1/4 inches muffins, and I'm doing minis. And I'm using my Betty Crocker cookbook. We're going to beat the egg. Got my egg. Stir in the milk and the oil. And I saved my eggs for my garden, so got my little container there for my eggs. My little towel to wipe my fingers. My fork to beat my eggs. Yeah, you can see me. See that? See the eggs? Okay, I'm just going to beat them. It just says to beat it. Stir in the milk. We're going to be using 1/3. Oh, it's 3/4 cup milk. I got 1/4, 1/3. Okay, I missed it. I gotta get my glasses on. How much milk do I need? 3/4 of a cup. I was gonna say I didn't think that was enough milk. Let me go grab more milk because I need 3/4 of a cup of milk. Okay, I'll be right there. Hold on. I'm gonna continue talking just so you hear me. Got another. Thank goodness hubby went to the store earlier. Got us some more milk. Okay, 3/4 cup. Three-fourths of a cup. Good to go, good to go. All is good. Okay, here we go. A 3/4 cup of milk. We're going to add and mix it. Okay. Beating the egg, stirring the milk in the oil. Okay. It's going to call for 1/2 cup of oil. 1/2 cup. And it just says vegetable oil. It doesn't say what kind. Well, okay. That one. This container gets really messy. I don't know why. Look, I even got oil on my table. And it's like, okay. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Alrighty, next phase. Okay, let me mix this up. Because it says mix the oil, egg, and milk. Stir it up. So, if you notice, I'm not wearing no apron. Okay. That's mixed up pretty good. Next thing we're going to do is Stir in the remaining ingredients all at once just until flour is moistened. Remember, you want the batter to be lumpy. Then you fill your muffin cups. Okay, so we're going to need, okay, we got the milk, we got the milk and the oil, 2 cups all-purpose flour. I'm using self-rising only because I need to hurry up and use this all self-rising flour because I've had it quite a while in the fridge. And I need to use it because flour does have a shelf life. So I need to use it before, while it's still good. Okay. I'm only using a half a cup because I've got all my other cups used up. And whenever I have pour my container, I always put it in a baggie. When any excess, when I transfer it from the big bag from the grocery store. And then I put it and the entire bag from the store, I put it in the freezer for 3 days. So if there's any bugs, it'll kill out whatever bugs. And then I put it in a container. And then anything excess goes into a baggie until... And then I label everything. See that? I'm using my White Lily flour. Self-rising flour. This is a Tupperware container. Oh, I didn't bring my spoon. So let's just use this guy. Because I only need a little bit more. Kind of just eyeballed it a while ago. So that's close enough. Okay, that's close enough. So that's 1 cup. I need 2 cups. I'm learning as I'm reading that you really should be sifting your flour every time you use it. It seems to get a little bit better quality and texture. So 1 more, that'll make it 2 cups. And then when I get ready to stir, I'm going to turn my oven on to fill up my 10 muffins. It's actually, they're silicone baking dishes. You'll see it in just a second. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Get that. I always spill when it comes to flour. Get my towel. Let's clean up my mess because I don't want to get my bottom of my muffin tin on there. Okay, we turn my oven on to 400. Okay. Checking my racks to make sure they're in the middle. You want them in the middle of your oven. Alrighty. Okay, so we got the egg, we got the milk, we got the vegetable oil, I got the flour. Oh, we need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. That's what I needed the other 1/2 cup for. Oh well. I'm just going to use the same one that I used for the flour. I use those little terracotta things to keep the moisture in my brown sugar. This is my homemade brown sugar. And you want to pack, when you're using brown sugar, you want to pack it. Pack it means you press down on it to make sure you get a full measurement, is what packing is called. That's what packing is. Okay. Now, since I started with a clean table because I made sure I cleaned it, And then I'm going to you press down on your, oh, you can't see me. You press down on your measuring item, whatever it is that you're using. That's what so you're packing it down. And see how much more room you have to refill it. I'm going to use what I spilt here. And hopefully the next time I get some more out of here, I won't have any spillage. Okay. I made this sugar about 3 weeks ago. I was doing another recipe, another cookie recipe. I didn't realize it was so low. So it's really easy to make your own brown sugar. You just get some molasses and white granulated sugar, table sugar, whatever sugar you have. Ours is not white sugar. It's a pure cane sugar, so it's kind of a dark brown. No, not dark brown. It's more like a light brown. Okay, that's close enough for me. Let's get those little pieces that I dropped. I don't want that there. Let's put these ceramic things back in here. More sugar spillage. Close my container up. Let's move things out of the way, and that's close enough to 1 cup. And then we're going to add our, well, there's my fork. And then let's see, so that's the sugar. Now we're going to add our, these are frozen bananas. Oop. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to use my little spatula. Remember, we want it lumpy. Let's incorporate all that sugar in everything. And we want to just stir it until it's all get incorporated. Ooh, you can smell the banana. And I did chop up some nuts. Hubby doesn't like nuts, but I love nuts. So half of the muffins are going to have nuts in them, and the other half are not. And I'll be giving some away tomorrow to some friends. This is way too much for Hubby and I, because we're not supposed to have all this sweet. We can have some, but we can't have them all. Don't forget, go all the way down to the bottom of the bowl and make sure you've gotten everything incorporated. And like I said, remember it said you want it to be lumpy. I just want to make sure that all the flour and everything and the oil, all that's mixed up. Oops, see, I got some more white stuff. Means I had some flour in the center and the bottom that didn't get incorporated. Okay, so we are done now. Can I smooth this out of the way? Move this out of the way. Save my nuts. And I went ahead and did this earlier. I oiled. See my little muffin tins? See how little they are? See that? They're little ones. Okay. I did spray oil on a paper towel, and then I wiped each one on the inside, because it says only, where did it say? Grease the bottom only of 12 muffin tins. So, but I'm sure the sides of it got done, but I'm not going to worry about that part. Now I've got 3 different types of cookie scoops, because I want the same measurement to be equal for each one. See how there's 3 different sizes? Okay. I'm thinking this is going to be enough for that if I get a whole scoop. But I got the other 2 just in case it's not. So let me put this in here so I know. Okay, so that's in a whole scoop. And I'll show you in just a second. See that? Now I'm just going to dribble it in. Yay, I was right. The small one is just the right size. So I'm going to continue to do this. You don't need to sit here and watch me do that. And we'll bring you back when it's time for the taste test. Because all I'm going to do after I fill them all up Let's put them in the oven. They're going to bake for 20 minutes and we'll be good to go. Okay, we'll bring you back. Okay, we're back. And look how pretty they turned out. So keep in mind how much they go above the top of the muffin tin. And I ended up 2, 4, 6 more on another tray. The recipe says to immediately take them off the baking pan. This is why it's good to have plenty of oil. Ah, this one's stuck a little bit. See that? Ah! Oh, hot, 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 hot. Okay. So, I'm going to take 1 or 2 of these off. You know what, I'm not going to use the spoon, I'm going to use a knife because I'm cutting into the muffin and I don't want to do that. I want one solid muffin. And I don't have any little, here we go, that one turned out good. So I'm going to use a butter knife. And this is why you need to have, make sure that it's definitely coated because it is sticking a little bit. I'm going to work around it. There we go. I'm going to work around it without messing up the muffin top. And see if I can pick it up that way. Yep. Ah. These things are hot. But let me show you. See that? Look how toasty it got on the bottom. Okay, so let me do this and then we'll bring it back and we'll do the taste test right quick. Okay, we are back and I'm going to show you in just a second. Put a lot of oil in your muffin tin, especially if you're using the silicone, because what I did, this one I put on the bottom just like it said, but almost every single one of them stuck. Now keep in mind I only did the last 2 rows. Look at that, I put extra all the way around, make sure it was really coated, and they all fell out. And here's the result. All of these are kind of lopsided because they got stuck. All 12 of these right here came out just totally fine. So to make them look pretty, see how pretty that is? Versus this that got lopsided because it's stuck. See that? Make sure you put extra oil. I'm separating these so I make sure hubby knows which one's got nuts and which one's doesn't. We're going to do a taste test in just a second. And I'm burning it hot. It's freezing cold earlier today. It was in the high 30s. So let's do the taste test, which is the best part. Save all my little crumbs. Because no matter what it looks like, the biggest thing is what does it taste like. Okay, I'm going to have one. And I'm going to show you. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I will tell you, it could go for a little bit more sugar. But y'all saw me. I packed it, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I would do 3/4 of a cup. But for me and hubby, because we're on a weight program, doing less sugar is good for us. But as far as flavor and taste, I could definitely go for a little bit more sugar. I also didn't have a solid full cup of bananas. because when I froze them in the baggies, I forgot to measure 1 solid full cup in each baggies, which is what I tried to do. It was close to a full cup, but it wasn't a full cup because the bananas, the freshness of the bananas, the sweetness of the bananas adds sugar. So that's why you don't need too much sugar. So I say this is a definite win-win. But you know what? I'm going to do half. Only because it's not overly sweet like regular banana muffins are. So anyway, this is my take on mini banana muffins. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.